Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and notifications button for all the good stuff we've got coming.
Okay. I'm Lucy H. Maddox, and approximately in 2000 and must have been about 3 or 4, I was attending a luncheon at the yacht club on Belle Isle. And the lady that I sat next to, we introduced ourselves, and she told me that she was Pat Bywaters. And she asked if I had ever attended the Repertory Theater, and I told her that I had attended 2 plays, and I expressed how much I really enjoyed those plays, and how happy I was that that was a theater in the neighborhood that I could just drive to and wouldn't have to go several miles to get to a theater to see a play. So then she said that she was on the board at the Repertory Theater. And she asked me if I would be interested in coming and becoming a board member. And I said, I don't know. I would think about it. And she said, I'm going to send you some information. And she did send in mail information all about the rep when it was started. And what I did was, I think it was something that I had to fill out, but she called me and asked if I had received the information. And I told her, yes, I do have it. And she asked if I could come that Saturday. And that Saturday, I went out to the rep, and Frances Beeman and Pat Bywaters met me there. And we sat down and talked about the theater. And at that point, I consented to join the board. That must have been about 2003 or 4, because I became a diamond donor in 2005. And I really like that also because that those funds are helping with the operation of the theater. And then friends of mine who attend plays always get back home and call me, Lucy, I saw your picture on the wall. So a couple of people I have said, well, would you like to join? And then I let them know that it's $1,000 a year. And if you feel that you would like to donate 2,000 more than 1,000 a year, you can do that. So I became a board member in about 2003, became a diamond donor in 2005. And I have worked diligently on that board since then. What I really liked at the beginning of my tenure on the board was we had what was known as Red Night, and that is the fundraiser that we utilize to raise funds for the theater. The board raised funds for the theater at Red Night, and we called it Red Night because it was the second Saturday to Valentine's Day, so we named it the Red Night. And we enjoyed working with that Red Night and coming up with funding for the theater. And most of all, we enjoyed putting on our most famous red. And my friend and I, Thomas Wallace, who in, in 2019, he went to be with the Lord. But he was very fond of red night. And I had bought him this red tie and cummerbund and handkerchief set. It was three pieces to the set. And he looked forward to wearing that every year with his black suit. And I also enjoyed and still enjoying black tie. Now, this is the large fundraiser, and we really get dressed for this. So I really enjoyed that, and he always enjoyed going to that one also. So I have several pictures of the two of us at red night and at black tie. But the Repertory Theater has um, a program wherein you could sponsor the plays. And I'm in other organizations, so I have sponsored several of the plays. What I like about the sponsorship of the plays is that you can get the hors d'oeuvres, you can pay for the hors d'oeuvres and get the hors d'oeuvres from them so that your guests will have something to munch on. And they've always kept a very good catering service. But what I like most about that, you go, you enjoy the hors d'oeuvres, then you see the play. Then you don't have to wash any dishes, you don't have to gather any plates. You end up just leaving with your guests. So that is wonderful. I just really love that. So I have enjoyed all these years from '05 to the present working on the board and working with the special projects like Red Night. And I think the last 2 years we renamed it. But I have worked with those diligently, and I've always enjoyed working with those two special dates, Red Night and Black Tie. And black tie, you see all these dignitaries and people got their finest on. And it's just a beautiful event. And the food is fantastic at the black tie. And anytime I could recommend an event to friends of mine, I always name these two events. So, in terms of the plays, I am a person who really like plays. And when they bring out the plays for the season, I am so happy. And I decide right away if I'm going to sponsor one or if I'm going to attend. And most time I attend several. I think it's maybe about five. I usually attend about three of them. And the only reason I don't attend the other two is probably a conflict in schedule. I have something else scheduled and I can't make those other two plays. But they are every season, every year, they are wonderful plays. And I look forward to attending them every year. Uh, that's another, that is something else that I totally enjoy. You know, you can charge the amount of money, you just pay what the rep has for their portion of the fundraiser. And then what you make after that is your profit. I really enjoy that. And I have been able to hold fundraisers for my church, and I have made enough to replace the water fountain in the hallways at my church. And there were other things in the kitchen area that they needed. that I have held a fundraiser for with the play, and took that money and bought that item for our kitchen, because we have lots of dinners for the congregation, and the profit is extremely good. It's been a while, but the last play that we had, what was the name of that play?
The Puppeteer.
I sponsored that one also. I sponsored that one, and right after, well, just before that, COVID hit, and usually I pack the house because I happen to know a number of people who like plays also. And when I don't, they contact me. When is the next play, Lucy? And I said, I'll send you some information in mail. And I do. I send information to them. They tell me how many tickets they want. So I have enjoyed the theater. And I told you I don't have to drive too far in the snow. I'm not that far away. So I can just run over there anytime.
Well, wonderful.
All right.
Thank you so much, Miss Maddox.